is a two-time Oscar-winning actor, writer, and director.
How does a boy from Concord, California, with ordinary beginnings, rise to become one of the most beloved and respected actors in the world? Tom Hanks, now a name synonymous with heart, talent, and cinematic excellence, once faced uncertainty, a broken family, and the daunting challenge of chasing a dream in Hollywood. From small stage performances in high school to the bright lights of New York and the silver screens of Los Angeles, Hanks's journey was anything but smooth. He struggled, stumbled, and faced rejection, yet each obstacle became a stepping stone toward greatness. This is a story of resilience, charm, and undeniable talent. A boy with a shy smile and an imagination that stretched far beyond the classrooms of his youth would grow into a man whose performances touched millions, whose characters became cultural icons, and whose life exemplifies the power of perseverance. Join us as we uncover the incredible journey of Tom Hanks, from a small-town dreamer to Hollywood legend, exploring the triumphs, challenges, and legacy of a man who continues to define generations of cinema. Tom Hanks was born on July 9, 1956, in Concord, California, to Janet Marilyn Frager, a hospital worker, and Amos Mefford Hanks, an itinerant cook and struggling businessman. His early life was far from stable. When Tom was just a boy, his parents' marriage fell apart, forcing him and his siblings to adapt to constant changes, moving between homes, schools, and communities. This instability left a lasting impression, shaping the resilience and introspection that would later define his performances. Despite these challenges, Tom found refuge in stories, films, and the boundless world of imagination. He was a shy, thoughtful child, often observing the world quietly rather than participating. Yet within this introspection, a spark of creativity burned brightly. It was during his years at Concord High School that he discovered his calling. Drama classes became a sanctuary, a place where he could experiment, express emotions, and connect with an audience for the first time. The stage gave him a voice, a confidence that everyday life seldom offered. Family life, however, remained complex. Tom's father, though present at times, struggled with employment and stability, leaving his mother to provide emotional and financial support. These circumstances instilled in him a profound sense of empathy, humility, and determination, qualities that would resonate deeply in his future roles. From these humble beginnings, marked by both hardship and small triumphs, the foundation of Tom Hanks' enduring spirit and unparalleled work ethic was laid, setting the stage for a career that would captivate audiences worldwide. After discovering his passion for acting in high school, Tom Hanks pursued the craft more seriously at California State University, Sacramento, immersing himself in theater productions and honing his skills. He quickly realized that talent alone was not enough. Perseverance and adaptability were crucial to breaking into the competitive world of professional acting. In the late 1970s, Hanks moved to New York City, determined to carve a path in the entertainment industry. He took small stage roles, working tirelessly in off-Broadway productions, while juggling jobs waiting tables to support himself. The early years were far from glamorous. Rejection letters piled up, and opportunities were sparse, but each setback reinforced his determination and sharpened his craft. Hanks' first significant television role came in the 1980 sitcom Bosom Buddies, where his natural charm and comedic timing began attracting attention. Audiences responded to his warmth and authenticity, and the series laid the groundwork for bigger opportunities. However, it was the 1984 romantic comedy Splash, directed by Ron Howard, that truly introduced Tom Hanks to the world. His portrayal of a lovable everyman character showcased both humor and heart, winning over audiences and critics alike. The definitive breakthrough arrived in 1988 with Big. Hanks's performance as a child trapped in an adult's body was both hilarious and poignant, capturing a universal sense of wonder and innocence. The film earned him his first Academy Award nomination and solidified his status as a rising star, marking the beginning of a career that would soon define modern Hollywood. The 1990s marked the era when Tom Hanks transformed from a rising star into one of Hollywood's most iconic actors. His performances began to resonate not just for their humor or charm, but for their profound humanity, connecting with audiences worldwide. In 1994, Hanks delivered what many consider a career-defining performance in Forrest Gump, playing a man of simple intellect navigating the tumultuous landscape of American history. Hanks imbued the character with innocence, sincerity, and quiet strength. His portrayal earned him the Academy Award for Best Actor and cemented his reputation as a master of both dramatic and comedic timing. The film became a cultural phenomenon, with lines like "Life is like a box of chocolates" entering the public lexicon and defining a generation of moviegoers. 2 years later, Hanks took on the role of Captain John H. Miller in Steven Spielberg's Saving Private Ryan, 1998. His performance captured the harrowing realities of war with remarkable authenticity. From the intensity of the D-Day invasion to moments of quiet reflection, Hanks embodied leadership, courage, and vulnerability, earning critical acclaim and further demonstrating his range as an actor. In Apollo 13, 1995, Hanks portrayed astronaut Jim Lovell, delivering a tense yet human account of one of NASA's most famous missions. Meanwhile, in Castaway 2000, he captivated audiences almost entirely alone on a deserted island, portraying isolation, survival, and hope in a performance that was physically and emotionally demanding. These roles showcased Hanks' commitment to authenticity and his ability to convey emotion without relying solely on dialogue. Beyond his acting, Tom Hanks became a symbol of consistency and professionalism in Hollywood. His box office appeal was unmatched, and he was widely recognized for choosing projects that combined commercial success with meaningful storytelling. Awards, nominations, and accolades flowed steadily, including multiple Golden Globe wins, reinforcing his position as one of the most respected actors of his generation. Yet, what truly defined this period of his career was not merely the accolades or box office numbers, but the enduring connection he forged with audiences. Hanks's characters often reflected the best of humanity: empathy, courage, resilience, and through them, he left an indelible mark on popular culture. By the end of the 1990s, Tom Hanks was no longer just a talented actor. He had become a cultural icon, embodying the warmth, integrity, and depth that audiences came to expect from every performance. Despite his widespread acclaim, Tom Hanks's journey through Hollywood was not without obstacles. Unlike many stars, Hanks largely avoided major scandals, but he faced both personal and professional challenges that tested his resilience. Early in his career, several projects failed to meet expectations, and a handful of films underperformed at the box office. These setbacks could have derailed a less determined actor, but Hanks approached each disappointment as a learning experience, using them to refine his craft and make more deliberate choices in future roles. On the personal front, Hanks experienced the pain of divorce. His first marriage to Samantha Lewis ended, exposing him to public scrutiny and media attention. Though rumors and gossip occasionally surfaced, Hanks maintained a dignified privacy, handling the pressures of fame with grace and discretion. Rather than letting challenges define him, he focused on his family and work, demonstrating the resilience that would become a hallmark of both his personal and professional life. Additionally, the weight of fame itself presented a challenge. As Hanks's career soared, expectations grew exponentially. Every performance was analyzed, every public appearance scrutinized, and the stakes for his choice of roles were higher than ever. Despite these pressures, Hanks retained an authenticity that audiences valued. He refused to compromise his principles for the sake of publicity, cultivating a reputation as one of Hollywood's most reliable and grounded actors. Even in moments of setback, Hanks's response was marked by humility, perseverance, and a focus on meaningful work. The absence of major scandals, coupled with his ability to navigate life's difficulties, further reinforced the admiration the public held for him. Unlike many contemporaries, Tom Hanks' challenges became a testament to his integrity, work ethic, and unwavering commitment to storytelling. proving that true resilience in Hollywood is measured not by the absence of adversity, but by the strength to rise above it. As Tom Hanks matured both personally and professionally, he began to expand his influence beyond acting, reinventing himself as a multifaceted figure in Hollywood. In the early 2000s, he co-founded the production company Playtone, producing critically acclaimed films and television projects that reflected his commitment to storytelling with depth and purpose. Through this venture, Hanks nurtured new talent, selected meaningful scripts, and demonstrated that his vision extended far beyond the silver screen. Hanks's reinvention also included a strong dedication to humanitarian efforts. He became an advocate for children's hospitals, veterans' causes, and various charitable foundations, using his fame to amplify causes close to his heart. These actions not only enhanced his public image, but also demonstrated a profound empathy and sense of responsibility, qualities that audiences had long admired in his performances. Simultaneously, Hanks embraced roles that reflected his evolving maturity and wisdom. From portraying historical figures to engaging in thought-provoking projects, he balanced commercial success with artistic integrity. This period reinforced a new image of Tom Hanks, not only a beloved actor but also a mentor, producer, and cultural icon whose choices inspired both peers and audiences alike. Through these endeavors, Tom Hanks transformed challenges into opportunities, showing that reinvention in Hollywood is not about starting over, but about evolving with authenticity, purpose, and heart. His enduring appeal lies in the seamless integration of talent, compassion, and integrity, solidifying his status as a figure whose influence transcends generations and whose story continues to inspire. Tom Hanks' journey from a small-town boy in Concord, California, to one of Hollywood's most celebrated actors is a story of resilience, talent, and unwavering humanity. Over decades, he has delivered performances that touch hearts, inspired audiences, and shaped the very landscape of modern cinema. His characters, from Forrest Gump to Captain John H. Miller, embody empathy, courage, and hope, leaving a lasting imprint on popular culture. Beyond the awards, box office success, and critical acclaim, Hanks's true legacy lies in his integrity, humility, and dedication to storytelling that resonates universally. He has shown that success is not merely about fame, but about using one's platform to inspire, uplift, and create meaningful connections with audiences. Tom Hanks' life and career stand as a testament to the power of perseverance, authenticity, and passion. His story proves that humble beginnings do not define one's destiny, and that dedication to craft and character can transform an ordinary life into a legendary journey. If you enjoyed this cinematic journey through Tom Hanks' life, like, share, and subscribe to explore more inspiring Hollywood biographies and untold stories from the world of stars and scandals.